Well, President Biden will welcome German Chancellor Olaf Scholz to the White House today. The two world leaders will hold a private meeting to discuss growing concerns that China could supply weapons to Russia for its war in Ukraine. In a speech yesterday, Scholz asked China not to arm Moscow. Meantime, the White House says that it still has no indication that Beijing has made a decision. So our Nancy Cordes is joining us now from the White House to talk a little bit more about this. So, Nancy, one of the things that kind of struck me about this is we're talking about the leader of the largest economy in Europe. We get this kind of low-profile announcement that he's coming. There's no dinner. There's no big, media brouhaha or anything like that. What does that say about this meeting?
Yeah, if it feels unusual to you, Anne-Marie, that's because it is unusual. I mean, just think back to a year ago, the last time that the German Chancellor visited the White House. There was all of this fanfare. He brought his traveling press corps with him. There was a press conference side by side with the President of the United States. None of that is happening this time. He basically released a one-sentence statement in Germany just saying that he was coming here to the White House to meet with the president about the war in Ukraine 1 year on. And that was it. He's not bringing his press corps. There's no press conference. He's having this sit-down meeting with the President of the United States. And we know very little about why this meeting appears to have been somewhat hastily scheduled. There are some theories. I mean, obviously, there's the fact that this war is now dragging into its second year, and there are growing concerns among Western leaders about how and when this is possibly going to end. Could they be discussing a variety of scenarios for an end game down the road? That is one supposition. There's also been some tension between the Germans and the Americans lately, particularly over providing tanks to the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians really wanted these Leopard tanks from Germany, and Germany was kind of dragging its heels and not really committing to it. And finally, the Americans committed to providing Abrams tanks, which are not really as useful to the Ukrainians, but you had the National Security Advisor, Jake Sullivan, saying out loud, well, we have to give them the Abrams tanks so the Germans will give them the Leopard tanks.
Right.
And that obviously did not sit well with the Germans. So could that be up for discussion? Those are two of the leading theories, but obviously China a looming concern as well, especially because China is one of Germany's main trading partners, if not their biggest trading partner.
And it's funny you would bring that up because yes, the tanks are the most recent thing, but I feel like Germany has certainly been much more measured in their approach to this war. It's understandable. Germany's quite vulnerable to Russian energy sources, and so they had to figure all of that out. And we didn't know what the winter was going to bring us when the war first started. But I wonder if part of this meeting too is about projecting cooperation to, say, China, Russia, and whoever else might be looking.
Sure, that is definitely the case. But when it comes to China, that is certainly a sensitive situation for Germany. Look, their economy already took a bigger hit than the U.S. economy because of all these sanctions, the energy sanctions on Russia so nearby. They are so reliant on Russia for energy in particular. And now you've got the U.S. talking tough about China, saying that they have intelligence that China might be preparing to provide legal aid to the Russians and threatening not just U.S. sanctions, but broader Western sanctions on China if it does provide that lethal aid. Well, that would have a huge impact on Germany, even if it agrees with the U.S., because China is a major trading partner for Germany. That, again, could cause a hit to the German economy. And so it's possible that that will come up here today as well, with Chancellor Scholz wanting to sort of set the parameters of how far the West is willing to go if China does, in fact, provide assistance to the Russians.
Oh, it's bound to be an interesting conversation. Whether or not we'll ever find out what they talked about is a whole other thing based on, how they're approaching this. Nancy Cordes, thank you very much.
You're welcome.